Hi, it's me, Ingrid INFP, and we're going to be reading a poem from Leaves of Grass by Walt Whitman. And this was recommended by Carm, and I found it in this book. And the poem is, I hear it was charged against me. I hear it was charged against me that I sought to destroy institutions. But really, I am neither for nor against institutions. What indeed have I in common with them? Or what with the destruction of them? Only I will establish in the Mannahatta and every city of these states inland and seaboard, and in the fields and woods, and above every keel, little or large, that dents the water, without edifices or rolls or trustees or any argument, the institution of the clear love of comrades. So that was short and sweet. That's nice that he's not against institutions, but he was accused of wanting to destroy institutions. But what I have in common with them. Large dent. It's wonderful how Walt Whitman describes the landscape of the US with fields and the woods and the water. The institution of the dear love of comrades is what Walt Whitman is proponing for. Now, sometimes in this book, or in the different poems that he writes, he is talking about he himself. Sometimes he's talking about he as like father of the nation, or like the United States. Sometimes I is like a general poet, so, or it's he, as a man, as an American. What is charged against me? Who is me? I think that it's talking about him as a person. Now, I think that this is a very INFP thing to want to destroy institutions because we don't like institutions. But maybe we shouldn't be thinking in that way, because we need institution of love, and we also need to define like what is an institution. I mean, the institutions that we want to destroy, somebody might want to destroy one institution. Like, it's not really a black or white thing. In general, when we talk about destroying institutions, we're talking about like the government, or maybe like corporations, or but what if there are some institutions that are values, that are a staple of society? What do we do then if we destroy values that make up society? So I think that this was an interesting poem. Oh, sorry, I just got a message from my ENFJ friend saying that she got my Christmas card, which is nice, which I'll need to check out. I have some bookmarks here. I won't be reading all of them. Maybe I'll make another video where I talk about that. But I do want to see if I can talk about a few of the favorite parts here. I like this where he talks about oneself I sing. And he says, of life immense in passion, pulse and power, cheerful for freest action formed under the laws divine, the modern man I sing. So it's a lot about, the power of humanity and life and freedom and happiness. There's a lot of just passionate talking here. Here's another part, which is the ship starting. Lo, the unbounded sea, on its breast a ship starting, spreading all sails, carrying even her moon sails. The pennant is flying aloft as she speeds so stately. Below, emulous waves press forward. They surround the ship with shining, curving motions and foam. Which is a beautiful, beautiful like landscape that you can see of the ship on the water and the waves that it is creating. Okay, sorry. Ian after your friend also sent me a sticker. Okay. And then a lot about the soul, and this is an interesting one. I will not make poems with reference to parts, but I will make poems, songs, thoughts with reference to ensemble. And I will not sing with reference to a day, but with reference to all days. And I will not make a poem, nor at least part of a poem, that has reference to the soul. Because having looked at the objects of the universe, I find that there is no one, nor any particle of one, that has reference to the soul. So that's where, like the poems where he says I, is it just him as a person, Walt Whitman, or is he talking about all people? Is he talking about mankind, or like as the soul, or who is he talking about? And I think that is meant to be much more generalized than just to him and his life and his opinions. It's more general, I think, from this earlier poem, I guess. And then he talks a lot about the divinity of the person, of personhood. And so I think it might be a little bit like INFP stuff. I don't know which type MBTI or Walt Whitman is, but it's a little bit like introverted feeling, in that there is this wanting of individuation, this whole dichotomy between the individual person and the huge institution. And yeah, so that's why I don't think that he loves institutions, but he does love the nation of America. So I don't know. I would say that this is a little bit of a confusing poem that he wrote. What do you guys think? I'm going to be doing, I think, once I've come a little bit further along in this book, I might make a video just like going through different poems, different extracts of poems, because some of these poems are very long, and we will see. So thank you, Karin, for the suggestion. If anybody else has poem, either in the Leaves of Grass from Walt Whitman or another poem, please give me your recommendations, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.